We're taking your thoughts on it right now. Send me a tweet at Megyn Kelly. And breaking tonight, the U.S. Supreme Court weighs in this evening on a fight between the White House and a group of nuns who push back against a part of the president's health care plan. Trace Gallagher has that news now. Trace?
And you have to remember, Megyn, that churches and houses of worship are exempt from the mandate of contraception, of providing it for your employees, because they employ people of the same faith. The Little Sisters of the Poor is an order of Roman Catholic nuns that care for the elderly in a hospice environment. It apparently is not religious enough to be exempt. Now, the administration did offer groups like Little Sisters of the Poor to opt out of the contraception mandate as long as they signed a federal form allowing a third party to provide their employees contraception and abortion drugs and other reproductive services. The nuns said signing the form would be morally wrong, and today the Supreme Court, at least for now, agreed. Listen.
I think the real question here is truly, why is the government forcing the Little Sisters of the Poor and other religious plaintiffs to provide contraceptives and life-terminating drugs? The government is big, it is powerful, it can find many other ways to distribute contraceptive that does not involve nuns.
So the nuns and other groups like Christian Brothers Services, which handles insurance for religious groups, can be exempt by sending Health and Human Services a letter saying they oppose the law. The case is still being litigated in the 10th Circuit Court, and the Supreme Court made it clear if it ever did hear the case, today's decision is not an indicator of how the court would ultimately rule. Now, Planned Parenthood, which supports the contraception mandate, says this wasn't about religious liberty, it was about paperwork, but those who fought for the nuns vehemently disagree. Listen again.
This decision that the Supreme Court made today applies to Little Sisters, and it also applies to 400 other Catholic organizations that are insured through the same insurer. I think that this is going to have repercussions on all of the cases associated with the HHS mandate.
The timing of the litigation in the 10th Circuit Court of Appeals still very much unclear. Megyn.
Trace, thank you.